one of the main patterns that I recognize among like highly effective individuals, this is again, I'm not saying this is everybody, but I saw a consistent pattern, tend to have a tendency to keep a journal, and they use it to essentially write down their ideas, write down their goals, their actions, their challenges, and specifically things like emotions. Like how I use the journal, when I was going through a challenging time in my life, was I would literally unload everything into my journal through my emotions, how I, if I'm feeling bad, angry, anything to do with any emotions or any thoughts, I would essentially unload it to my journal. And that's essentially when I started to see, recurring triggers, recurring patterns that I recognized that I didn't know about before, that was affecting me. So what I started to do, because I started to see what my goals are, what my actions are, and things that I should be avoiding. When I started to see these things, I started to get a better idea of what I should be doing and working in my life. So one of the things that I recommend for anyone who's just starting to improve, go on their, spiritual journey, or, the transformation journey, keeping a journal just to, keep your ideas, keep your goals, your challenges or emotions, just to keeping a journal to use it as a second brain will become very useful and very valuable for your personal growth. And I cannot, the thing is, this is the, it's one of those things I cannot just emphasize the importance of it enough. That's one of the main things I put it as one of the first lessons in this workshop, is because over the last 2-3 years, this technique, or using a journal and writing ideas, thoughts, everything into it, have made a huge difference in my mental state. And I feel like I've been able to, last 2 years, or I've been able to essentially publish 4 books, and one of the main reasons I've been able to do that is because of the journaling practice. I just simply just wrote down ideas that I want to talk about, as me giving advice to myself, and then I just literally wrote that on the journal, and then put it and publish a book as books. So that's one of the main things I would recommend, that if you're just starting out this journey, keeping a journal. And it's a big a common pattern I recognize and see among billionaires as well, specifically people like Richard Branson, Warren Buffett. They all seems to be keeping journals and taking notes of what they do and how they behave and what decisions they make. Okay, so that's a very important one I would recommend for anyone who's not doing it already. Start small. It will have a huge impact in your life if you continue to do it as a common a practice. Okay.